How's it going? So I'm going to do the Little Cosmic Crows hashtag get to know your witches tag. The funny thing is I just got tagged by Ravenflower. And the funny thing is, Ravenflower, I was actually going to do this tag, and I just haven't gotten around to it. And I thought of, well, you'll see. I already started answering questions, like writing down notes and stuff, and, which I don't know where my notes are. Oh. I didn't bring my notes. Oh, 1 second. And just like that, I'm back. Don't mind my dogs are barking because it's raining outside, and they get thrown off by the noise. They think it's somebody. Alright, so let's go ahead and start this. Alright. Get to know your witch's tag. First question, does your sun sign, zodiac sign, portray you correctly? If not, do your other planetary signs? I was interested because I've looked it up once before, and I had to look it up again. But I know I'm a Sagittarius, Sagittarius sun sign. I wouldn't say. Some people would say Sagittariuses are crazy. Others say that they're just free spirited and they love adventure and they love new things. And I guess I would say I love new things. I love adventure. I like to learn things by doing things, not just by reading about it. Or I really don't. I mean, sometimes you just have to be able to just read about things if you're not able to do them at the time. But I prefer to learn by doing. And yeah, that's totally me. Let's see, I look up sun sign, Sagittarius. Honest, yes. I have a hard time. I mean, everyone has lied in their life. From, like a little fib or a little, white lie or whatever. But I have a hard time lying. I really do. So I'm super honest, a little too honest, some might say. Wish to learn things from my own experiences. I just said that. Seek the truth. I hate is a strong word, and I do not like liars. If you're gonna lie to me, better hope you don't get caught, because that pisses me off. Not too many things piss me off, but lying to my face about important things, nope. Moon, Aquarius. Independent and a bit of a loner. I'm very independent. Loner, not necessarily. I'm very shy, so that kind of puts me in a kind of a loner spot. I'm shy, but I like looking at things around me and analyzing things around me. So observant. I'm very observant, so it kind of puts me in a loner spot, I guess. So I do attune to that a little bit. Emotionally intuitive, yes. And friendly. I do consider myself friendly. I'm a very friendly person. I don't know. Ascending, Cancer. My ascending is Cancer. Kind-hearted. I do believe I'm kind-hearted. Passionate. I do get passionate about things. I do get excited about things, and yeah. I guess so. I guess I kind of, throughout these, I think I would be more in tune with my Sagittarius side if things were a little bit different. And that's kind of hard to explain. You know, sometimes the way you were grown up, you're raised, or who you're with, or whatever, kind of, you know, define a little bit about who you are, and everything, you know, kind of comes together. It's really hard to explain that, but yeah. Alright. That's 5 minutes on one. Number 1. Okay. Number 2. What songs bring you the most magical vibes? Okay, so pretty much the whole Practical Magic soundtrack. I love Stevie Nicks, Fleetwood Mac. So, yay. Rihanna. That's a good song. Now I'm gonna go to the different spectrum. My music spectrum is pretty out there. From like the 20s to like modern to like hip hop to black metal. So, some of you might not know these bands. Dimmu Borgir, Serpentine Offering. I performed to that one. Nile. There's a lot of really ritualistic, just grounded, deep, like, music that Nile does. And a new band that I found, Release the Archers. Oh, so good. Okay, so Release the Archers, if you ever heard of Gods of War, it's like a girl version of Gods of War. Like, her voice has that sound, and it's so strong, and just, it's so good. If I'm gonna pick a song from Release the Archers, I would say Cleanse the Bloodline, because it's a dark topic. But it's good. The music videos are so good. So good. If you're going to look up one of those, I would say, well, 2 of them. I'm going to give you 2. Dimmu Borgir, Serpentine Offering, and Release the Archers, Cleanse the Bloodline. So good. A little dark, but so good. Okay. That's it for that one. Okay. Number 3, which one of your deities, guides, ancestors are more sarcastic with you? It barely applies to me, I guess I would say, because, one second. Okay, so for this, 3rd one, I had to get out my deck. This is the Dark Mansions Tarot, and I would say this one is, I would say, sarcastic, but blatantly honest. And I think I do pretty good pulling for myself and accepting what the cards say. I don't like keep pulling until I get the answer I want. I go, oh, okay, that's exactly what I was thinking. Damn. That is exactly, it's like I knew it. You're just giving my answers in there. Okay. So, I would say, The Modern Tarot by Michelle T. Just reading this book and learning from this book is funny. She's so sarcastic and blunt, and funny. She's hilarious, but it's a good read, and it's very, easy to understand. She's just like, it's like talking to a friend, right? So, highly recommend that. Don't worry, my daughter's laughing there. Now, as far as guides, I wouldn't say my spirit guide, are sarcastic. I don't know exactly, I don't think my deity that I've worked with, have been very sarcastic with me. There was one time I was going through a pretty hard time, and actually recently, in the last few months, and I'm trying to figure out who. Someone was trying to contact me. I don't know. I believe it was Caradwin, but I wouldn't say it's very sarcastic. It was more of a very helpful, just like, you know. Oh my gosh, kids! Hey! No, I said no ball!
She beat
You guys are loud! When you play the ball, hold on. Well, let's see if that works. We'll see if that works. Yeah, so I've been working with Caradwin. Very personal thing there going on there, but not really sarcastic or anything, just for like loving, and it's nice. It's nice. Very truthful, eye-opening, but nice. Where are we? Oh, biggest witchy mess up or misinterpretation. For one, when I first started out, misinterpretation, and a lot of people probably have this, is the misinterpretation that you have to do everything by the book. And you have to have all the ingredients, and all of this, and all of that. That was a misinterpretation. Which caused, it causes anxiety. It causes you not to do it, for one, because you don't have the ingredients, and you feel like you can't do it because you don't have it. I said quiet! Hold on, I gotta go remind them they need to play Legos or something. How rude! Well, a little quieter. I just feel like my house gets louder when I try to make a video. It just automatically. Dogs start barking, kids start playing loud, or fighting. They were giggling and roughhousing, so. Yeah, okay. Where was I? Oh, that's number 4. Biggest witchy mess up or misinterpretation. I told you, and then misinterpretation. Witchy mess ups, I would say, the ones I've messed up are just not. Oh. Well, for one, if you don't finish your spell, if you don't finish that candle, if you don't finish those steps you feel like you need to take, if you feel like you need to take those steps, take them. Finish those steps. Because internally you know that it's not done. So do that. And then also, another thing is, I will burn, like those little birthday candles, like, little birthday candles on top of the lids. I did this one oil where I burnt the candle, not even thinking that it's a plastic screw-on lid on this glass bottle. Well, guess what happened? Burned right through the lid. So, mishap. Make sure your lids are metal. It was just, I don't know. Something, it's common sense that just did not click with me at that time. So, also watch those. You don't burn down your house. Number 5. Would you write a book on your craft? Spirituality. Why? And if you already have, what were the challenges in doing so? Well, I would say probably not. Only reason why is because, the history of my Book of Shadows, for one. The history of my Book of Shadows, it's like written, I worked really hard, and then I find a new book that I want to put it all in. And so I'll cut it all out, and I'll put it all in that book. And I'll add things, and then I find a new one, and put in that. And then I want it in a binder, because I want to be able to organize the pages. And then I go from that back to another book. And it did become like a Frankenstein-like book. So, and I did it again. I started putting it in a binder again because I want to organize it. So, my indecision will hinder me, and also the way I speak and the way I think. A lot of people don't think the same way. They have a hard time understanding exactly what I mean. That's a lot of reasons why when I say like, hey, it's a weird thing, but when I meet somebody, and I know we're gonna spend a long time together, I let them know beforehand, that, you know, if you have any questions on like what I mean, ask me, because it might be something totally different than what you thought I meant. And it's hard because it's just how my brain thinks. I think ahead. I say things ahead I say things out of order. So I don't know. Some might have the same problem. Kids, quiet, please. Play Legos. I don't think it's gonna happen. I hope that they're not too loud for you guys. You can hear me. So there's that. So probably no. Yeah. And I don't know what are new things I could bring to the to that world, to that realm of books and stuff like that. Okay. If someone wanted to summon you to their circle, what are 5 items they would need? Okay, so I had a hard time choosing between red wine and coffee, but I was thinking, well, they're summoning me, they're waking me up, you know. So I was thinking, coffee, coffee. Well, before I went on keto, I loved coffee with milk and honey. Milk and honey, for sure. So, coffee, milk, and honey, please. Which number was this? Number 6! Okay, give me 1 second. Okay, so I hear my husband's home. Where am I? Oh, yeah. So, coffee, milk and honey. Stones. I couldn't decide on which stone. So, stones. Any stone. Gotta have stones. And of course, a bonfire. The bigger, the better, right? I love bonfires, so you gotta have a bonfire. There's gotta be a lot of people. Got big celebration because I want dancing. So, coffee, stones, bonfire, dancing around the fire. Lots of dancing. Okay. And music. Music. Whether you're playing it yourself or some of my music that I like. But I like Zill playing, singing, dancing, music. Yeah. For sure. Number 7, if you were a ghost, what place would you haunt? Okay. I was thinking maybe I should go to someplace beautiful and majestic. And I was like, I might as well go to a place that I always thought was very magical, and a place I did like my first workings, and place I connected to the most, and that's my old stomping ground, Salcha. So I would say the Salcha River. I would be the witch of the Salcha River, the ghost of the Salcha River, and so I think that'd be awesome. Yeah, so Salcha River. Okay, so my husband just got home. See, when I leave and I come back, I'm like, squirrel. Like, where am I? Oh, number 8. What is the funniest way someone has reacted to finding out you were a witch? Um, not really funny. I mean, I've had conversations. I sat down and have conversations with some Baptists about it. They're pretty understanding. They were trying to spread the word of God, and they was like, well, I'm pagan, and I'm a witch, and then we just sat down and talked about what I believed in. And it was okay. I can tell you there was one incident where I did not tell them I was a witch for a specific reason. It was because, well, I don't know, I think I told that story in some of my earlier videos, but I don't know. They might know I'm a witch now, I don't know. I don't. But I don't really have a story for that one. Okay, number 9. Do you have any superstitions? Yes. I knock on wood. The funny thing is, the way I think of it is you say what you're knocking on, whether it's wood or glass. So I'll knock on wood or glass, but I'll indicate knock on some glass. Like if I'm in the car, knock on some glass. But yeah, I do that. I don't like umbrellas opening up in the house. For some reason, it just doesn't make me feel right. So no umbrellas in my house. Oh, and spilt salt. You throw it over your shoulder. Number 10. If you could possess any fantasy magic, what would your powers be? I thought about it. I would say it's really hard. There's so many you want, right? There's so many things, like whether it's flying or telekinesis or being able to, like, if I was a strong empath, then I would want to be able to shield myself from that at any time. That or spirits, but I'm not. So I guess luckily, but not lucky, because a lot of people really embrace that part of themselves, and really enjoy that part of themselves because it makes them better healers. I think it would make them a better healer, but since I'm not, that's not one of my wishes. One of my ideal things. I would like to communicate. Mine would be I would like to be able to communicate to animals, because I feel like they could teach us a lot. I mean, a lot that we are so oblivious to. Plus, it would just be fun. Alright. Number 11. What is something random on your altar? Okay, so I was just thinking about that. I would say this. I have a bottle. Some people hold waters on there. This is glacier water from Alaska. The cool thing about this is it has a little button. It goes blue. But it's not weird. All these little cute waters. For some reason, I'm a performer. For some reason, I feel the need to leave my eyelashes. My magnetic eyelashes on my altar. I don't know why they end up there, but they do. So, until I clean them and I put them away. Weird. So that is weird. Other than that, everything's pretty much normal. Candles, seashells, skulls. I even have this lotion here. But this lotion is really good. Under the Angel's Wings lotion, infused with Reiki. It smells so good. And I use it, I actually do like this ritual thing where I cleanse my hands and I use that specific lotion before I mess with tarot or divination or do any magic. It's weird, but that's what I do. Yeah, so that's it. I would definitely say my eyelashes. Weird. Number 12. Okay, so here's the thing about this raven flower. If any of the YouTubers you watched was a genie and they could grant you 3 wishes within their power, who would it be and what wishes? So I thought of 2 important ones for me from Ravenflower. Ravenflower would be my genie. And what I would do is I would ask for all of her gardening knowledge and her green thumb. Like, give me the green thumb so I can grow beautiful things. And then her organization skills. Like, I want your organization skills, darling, because I am probably the most unorganized witch. Well, I'm more organized with my witchy stuff than I am with the rest of my stuff. But I'm a very unorganized person. I think it's because I just, I'm just scattered. But organization. And the third one, and with all it genies, it's just, I feel like it's a good thing. I would set you free. My third wish to be Raven, be free. So, I know it's really cheesy, but that's it. I love it. It's a fun question. Thank you, Cosmic Crow, for asking that. That's a fun one. I'm like grinning ear to ear. I'm so excited about all these questions. Okay, my daughter was working on some Legos. Made this. Woo! Little flying car. Okay. There you go. I showed them. Do you want to say hi? Hi! 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 Alright. Can you walk over that? Can you walk over that?
I can go through here.
Okay. Can you close the door, Andrew?
Oh yeah.
Thank you. Oh. Oh yeah, and you can't ask for more wishes. I didn't do that. So number 13. 13. If you could instantly become an expert in any part of your craft, spirituality, what would it be? That one. What did I write down? Because I'm torn. Oh, so I would say I know a lot of crystals and stones, but I would just instantly would love to have all the knowledge of stones. And that would include like crystal grids and stone healing and magical properties of stones and how to identify them. I mean, that would be superb. So, that would be awesome. So yeah. Number 14. When you die, what do you think will happen to your soul? I think it will go on. I feel like, I believe in reincarnation. The specifics on that are a little fuzzy, but I do believe in reincarnation, and that our energy lives on. So our essence, our soul, our memories become kind of deep-seated in our next life. So, I mean, past life recall. I believe in that because I believe that it's in there somewhere. You know, I feel like that we just kind of live lives over and over again. So that's what I believe in. Yeah. 15. Where do you see yourself spiritually in the next 5 years? And this is another thing that I'm not copying you, Raven. I swear this is what I was thinking. Because I was like, yeah, a totally witchy mall or a witchy co-op. There are these wonderful houses, old houses in downtown Fairbanks that I would just love to buy one and turn it into a witchy co-op. And so it'll support all the like witchy crafters in Fairbanks. That'd be so amazing because we don't have anything like that. We have one shop that I know of. We used to have more, but we only have one. So I feel like we need more, and that's what I would love to do. And because I love crafting, and this winter I'm going to be crafting a lot more, and I might open up an Etsy shop, and hopefully that'll make my way working some bazaars into something similar like that. So, goals. That and knowledge. More knowledge so I have more to share. As far as speaking it and getting people to understand exactly what comes out of my mouth, that's a whole different thing. So I need to work on that too. And that's why I have my YouTube channel, so I can work on that. I'm putting myself in a position where I'm very nervous, but I think it's good for me. If I can help one person, that's great. If I can help more than one person, that is fabulous. And so I think, it's just taking that time to share and connect is very important. So, yeah. I want to build on that in the next 5 years. Okay. And it was number 15. And every time I feel like I want more questions. But that was a really good witchy tag, Little Cosmic Crow, so thank you. And she said anybody. She wants anybody and everybody to do it. So I think that would be awesome. Get on it. But as far as tagging, I guess I can tag somebody. Who do I want to tag? Oh, I want to tag Tangerine. Let's see here. Tangerine Layla, the Sleepy Oracle. Boop! And someone I haven't heard from in a while, Jenni Love. Jenni Love, you're up. No pressure, no pressure. But thank you for doing this witchy tag, and thank you thank you Cosmic Crow for doing the witchy tag and starting this rolling, and thank you Ravenflower for tagging me. Well, how serendipitous. So, until next time, keep going on this channel because I will be putting up another Shimmy Witch series video, number 5, here soon. So, yeah. Till next time. Blessed be.